Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. So I'm just going to kind of do an overview of a puzzle just because I've tried making a video a couple times and things keep happening. So I'm going to kind of just go over this and I'll put some solves in the video itself so you can see that as well. I know some people prefer that sort of, where it's actual point of view or over the shoulder camera and not just direct. So that way you get both. This is the MoYu AoSu GTS. Now the first thing you'll notice when you unbox it is the box is very similar to the MoYu GTS, where it has that sort of magnetic flap in it. Not the one you've seen in the MoYu Pro. So it's really nice. I actually think the box is slightly smaller, which is kind of funny. After you take it out of the box, what you'll notice is the colors are a little bit different than we've seen. And I really like these colors. These are really nice. So let me get this is the mini AoSu I'll compare it to. But these are the colors that they've had for a little while. And the yellow is pretty much the exact same. The white is the same. The orange is pretty much the exact same. I think this one, someone said looks a little bit lighter, but I think it's just in comparison to the blue and the red, because it looks the exact same to me. The blue is a little bit darker, and I like this new blue. It's not super dark. Same thing with the red. So you have this nice contrast. Now, it's not the same as when MoYu actually tried doing a half-bright set with their AoSu. The original AoSu had that, and the red kind of similar with that, but the blue was definitely much darker in the AoSu, and the green was that horrible, almost see-through green. So I'm hoping they continue with this, because I really like it, and it kind of contrasts a bit more. One of the biggest selling points of this puzzle is that magnets are already installed, and I believe it's the only 4x4 out there that is mass-produced with magnets installed. There are different places, retailers like SpeedCube Shop that make their cosmic versions of puzzles, they install magnets, but this is the first one where just straight out of the factory, it has magnets. Simple things like corner cutting are kind of what we'd expect with puzzles nowadays, so nothing too crazy, but nothing bad at all. The big thing that I really liked about this puzzle when I got it out is that the speed is really fast. It's nice and fast right out of the box. You don't have to do anything to set it up or to even add lube or clean it out to change it. It's really nice right out of the box. So there's a lot of great things already about this. The shades, the magnets, the speed. There's one thing that I'm kind of having some trouble with, and it's the flexibility of it. It's so flexible that I'm sometimes getting catching that I wouldn't on a puzzle that's a bit more stable. I've always said that catching is more of a cuber issue and not the cube itself, and possibly different tensions or lube or even just, a few hundred solves will help me get used to how the puzzle moves, but I am getting a little bit more catching because of that flexibility that I have on here. My times are pretty close to the exact same though with most other 4x4s, so it's not extremely bad at all. When I did a review of the Kung Fu King Feng, I actually don't know how to pronounce that one, but I said it felt like an AoSu version 2, where it was kind of very similar but a little bit faster. This feels like it might be a Kung Fu version 2 of that one. So it's got that flexibility that you would have in that puzzle and the speed, but the magnets help stabilize it a bit more. It's a fantastic puzzle. I don't know if I would use it personally. I almost feel like I prefer the mini AoSu from the version 1 just because that already has that stability there. One big thing about this though, I've had 0 pops on it, and that's really big for a lot of people who like looser tensions. That I haven't had any pops, and although it is possible in any puzzle, it seems that it's kind of difficult on this one. I do feel like it's going to end up being a kind of divisive puzzle. I've heard people who love it, who say it's the best 4x4 on the market and they're definitely going to use it, and some people who say they don't like that flexibility of it. So if you have a 4x4 that's very stable and you prefer one that might be more flexible, this could be a perfect option for you, especially because the magnets are already installed. That reduces that price if you want to have someone else install them or install them yourself even. Is it groundbreaking in the 4x4 market? Not especially. Is it a fantastic 4x4 still? Yes. So I'll put a link in the description where you can pick this puzzle up. It is out already, at least on pre-order for sure. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by SpeedCubeReview.com for more news and reviews.